الحمد لله رب العالمين. نحمدك اللهم سبحانك كما ينبغي لجلال وجهك وعظيم سلطانك. نحمدك اللهم آناء الليل وأطراف النهار معترفين بسلطانك، حامدين شاكرين لنعمائك. ندعو الله سبحانه وتعالى أن يديم علينا نعمه ظاهرة وباطنة، وأن يلهمنا العزم والعزيمة والصبر والثبات على أن نحمده على تلك النعماء، اللهم آمين. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، يحيي ويميت وهو حي لا يموت وهو على كل شيء قدير، شهادة قامت بها السماوات والأرض. ندعو الله سبحانه وتعالى ألا يحرمنا إياها لحظة لقائه، اللهم آمين. وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله وصفيه من خلقه وحبيبه، أدى الأمانة وبلغ الرسالة ونصح الأمة وكشف الغمة، وتركنا على المحجة البيضاء ليلها كنهارها لا يزيغ عنها إلا هالك. اللهم اجزه عنا خير ما تجزي به مرسلا ونبيا. اللهم شفعه فينا شفاعة لا نعذب بعدها أبدا. اللهم اسقنا من حوضه شربة لا نظمأ بعدها أبدا، اللهم آمين. محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم طب القلوب ودواؤها، وعافية الأبدان وشفاؤها، ونور الأبصار وضياؤها. صلى عليك الله يا علم الهدى، ما هبت النسائم وما ناحت على الأيك الحمائم. My dear respected brothers and sisters in Islam, our dear sons and daughters, the future of Islam, insha'Allah Rabbil Alameen. We're still discussing the issue of, or the topic of friendship. As-Sadiq aw Sahib. Who's your friend? And last week we ended up asking those specific questions in order to understand who's my friend. When it comes to you as a husband in a relationship with a wife, are you friends? Am I taking my wife as my friend? And my wife is taking me as her friend as well. Not only a wife, but also a friend. Parents and children, are you treating your sons and daughters as just sons and daughters, or friends as well? Your sons and your daughters, are they friends? Not only siblings, not a brother to a brother and a sister to a sister, or a brother to a sister, or a sister to a brother. Are they friends? If you go further outside that nuclear family or extended family, what is your relationship in terms of friendship? Friendship. Your classmates, are they true friends? Your neighbors, friends? Co-workers, friends? What is the definition of a friend in your life? And we have seen many sayings and many ahadith so far telling us how to choose your friend, what are the qualifications, what you're looking for, how you would really be aiming at or trying to find out who that friend to be a true friend in my life. We ended up with that saying of Umar ibn al-Khattab radiyallahu anhu wa ardah, ما أعطي بعد الإسلام نعمة خيرا من أخ صالح. First ni'mah we have in our life is ni'mat al-Islam, the bounty of Islam. Second to this one, you would have a righteous brother to you, a friend, a true friend to you. فإذا وجد أحدكم ودا من أخيه فليتمسك به. If you find that kindness, that caring, that sharing that true, good, wonderful, great relationship on someone, have him as a friend. This is the true friend you could have in your life. فَلْيَتَمَسَّكْ بِهِ. Make sure that I cannot afford losing that friend or giving up that brother in my life. I have to keep that friendship in the highest level ever. Hasan al-Basri radiallahu anhu ardah is teaching us that إخواننا أحب إلينا من أهلنا وأولادنا. Ya subhanallah. Your brothers, meaning your friends, more beloved to us than our own people and even our own children. Sometimes you would have a brother, but he doesn't care much about you. Or a sister doesn't care that much about you. Or even some of our children being selfish, being involved in their life affairs, in taking care of things. They don't care that much, some, and I'm saying some. But if you find those real friends in your life, she's not a brother, she's not a sister. No, just a friend, more beloved to us. If you find them, stick to them. لأن أهلنا يذكروننا بالدنيا. Your family members, your relatives, more heavily involved in that dunya affairs and those things related to, is he taking care of us? Is he visiting with us? Is he inviting us? Does he provide us with something when we are in need? This is the relatives in general. The friend never look at you that way. Never. Waiting for you to provide for him? No. Help him? No. Support him? No. It is a true and a real and pure friendship there. Does not have any gains behind it. You are a friend no matter what. Poor or rich, you are my friend. Good or bad, even, you're still my friend. I can help you. I can find out, how I can, in support and help and so on and so forth. وإخواننا يذكرون بالآخرة. Your brothers in this dunya always remind you of the hereafter. It is not a business relationship with those friends. It is not how I can gain if you are my friend. Or even how much I lose. No. That's a different level of that relationship between those two friends. When you come to a friend, they always, as Al-Hasan al-Basri is saying, some of their characteristics, al-ithar. What al-ithar means? Wallah, I did not find an English equivalent word for that word, al-ithar. But let me explain it to you. Coming from that ayah of the Quran, وَيُؤْثِرُونَ عَلَىٰ أَنفُسِهِمْ وَلَوْ كَانَ بِهِمْ خَصَاصَةٌ. Say, that friend is in need of that amount of money to do something, or whatever. He wanted this saving or this amount of money to do something with, even if it is invested in business, even if it has to be taken care of such and such. You go to that brother and you tell him, wallahi, I need some money. I need to borrow some money from you because I do have those circumstances and I got to take care of it as soon as I can. Do you have any money to help me with? Take. Without any hesitation. Even if I am in need for them to do something with this money, I would say, you're a first priority for me. Take this money, take care of whatever you wanted to take care of. Don't worry about me, I can take care of. They don't even mention they need this money to do something with it. Say, you need money? Okay, have the money. Go. I need you to help me in that issue if you have time. But I'm planning to do something, for myself or for my family. Don't worry, I'm coming. I am coming. This is ithar. You're a first priority for me in each and everything in my life. This is the true friend. I need you in a matter of 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes the most, because you're going to help me with such and such. But I was planning to do something in the next, couple of hours. I am coming. This is ithar. You come first. You are the first priority in my life, no matter what. I can delay my affairs. I can postpone it. I can have another plan to do whatever I'm planning to do, and I'm coming to come and help without even telling you. Yeah, once you call me and say, I need you to do so, but I have this to do and I have this to do. It never even be mentioned. Or later, when you called me the other day to come and help you with this, I had this to take care of, but I prefer to come. Never even mentioned. Never. Because you're doing it first and foremost for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. To be rewarded by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Second, if that brother is not in need to ask you for that help, he will never ask you, but he's asking you. And I say, wallahi, I would rather ask you to help me with this, to lend me some money, to advise me about this and this, but I did not go to my brothers or my sisters, because you are my true brother and true friend to me, and I trust you. And whatever I share with you, it will never be exposed to anyone. This is al-ithar. That's in that ayah, وَيُؤْثِرُونَ عَلَى أَنفُسِهِمْ وَلَوْ كَانَ بِهِمْ خَصَاصَةٌ. Subhanallah, they have the food, they have the money, and they are in need for that money to spend on specific things in their life. Or they have to eat that food because this is the only food they do have. And all of a sudden, someone is knocking the door, I need some food to eat. Take the food. You deserve this more than I do. وَيُؤْثِرُونَ عَلَى أَنفُسِهِمْ. For me, I can stand it. Maybe I can manage. Maybe I can find somewhere. Maybe if you need that money to borrow from me, but you cannot get it from anywhere, take this money. And I know another friend, I can borrow some money from him. But your access to those other friends are not there. I can help you. And I know how to manage later. وَيُؤْثِرُونَ عَلَى أَنفُسِهِمْ وَلَوْ كَانَ بِهِمْ خَصَاصَةٌ. With that friend, without telling you the circumstances, without telling you anything about what is going on, I am coming. Just wait for me. It is just the distance. It is just, I'm driving. It is just, wallahi, this is the all money I have managed, and I can borrow some other money, and I can. The true friendship, especially nowadays. Nowadays, sometimes we need someone to help you with some, I'm sorry. They find you tens, if not hundreds, if not thousands of excuses. No, wallahi, I have a commitment. No, wallahi, I don't have time. No, wallahi, I do that. No, wallahi, the money I do have, I'm planning to do such and such. No. With that true friend, you're number one in his or her life. You're not number 2 or 3 or 4. No, no. That's why here Al-Hasan al-Basri, إخواننا أحب إلينا من أهلنا. They are more beloved to us than even our own relatives. وأولادنا, our offspring, sons and daughters. لأن أهلنا يذكروننا بالدنيا. All the time. Your relatives, your people around you, it's dunya affair. It's dunya business. It's dunya this and that. وإخواننا يذكروننا بالآخرة. The true friends always tell you, have you invested for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to do such and such? And that advice has been given for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. ومن صفاتهم الإيثار. الشافعي رضي الله عنه وأرضاه. إذا كان لك صديق, you have already a friend. How you treat him, how you deal with him, how you relate to him, subhanallah. فشد يديك به, Ya Allah. Seek the best support from that friend. شد يديك به. Seek the support from that friend no matter what. And it is mutual. It is you once toward him and he once toward you. فشد يديك به. That if I do so, what would happen? يعينك على الطاعة. Ya Allah. He will help you to be more obedient to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The first thing, if you find that true friend, hold him. Never give up on him. And once you keep holding on him, you strengthen that relationship with him or them. First thing they would do, I will help you to more obedient to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. No dunya affairs in here. No. It is for Allah's obedience, subhanallah rabbil alameen. فإن اتخاذ الصديق صعب ومفارقته سهل. To find a friend is one of the most difficult things in your life. To find a true friend. This is really a true friend to me. I can keep all my secrets with him, never disclose anything. Whenever I need him, anytime, daytime, nighttime, now, after a while, he is available. They are available. But it's difficult to find them. Sometimes, wallahi, yani, to find a true friend is almost impossible. Impossible. But subhanallah rabbil alameen, for some people, when they have friends, easily to sell them for a miserable price. Easily for them to disengage themselves from them. Easily to be far away from them. Because they choose not to be true friends. Not to help when it comes for help. Not to support when it comes to support. Not to make yourself available when you are asked to be available for him or her or them. Easily, subhanallah rabbil alameen. Easily. إذا كان لك صديق فشد يديك به يعينك على الطاعة فإن اتخاذ الصديق صعب ومفارقته سهل. And I'm sure each and every single one of you is thinking now, who's my friend? Do I have a true friend in my life? Wallahi, maybe some of you would say, I don't have any. Wallahi, I don't have any. With all of those qualifications we're learning from Al-Hasan al-Basri or Al-Shafi'i, or what we learned from Umar ibn Khattab before, and so on and so forth. Why I'm emphasizing this topic for all of us nowadays? One, نحن في غربة You know what غربة is? We're strangers in that land. Wallahi, even if you're born and raised in here, like some of you, do you have a true, real family members around you? Maybe some, maybe none, or maybe all of them or some of them are back home. No one in here. One. Two. You have many people around you, Muslims and non-Muslims, from your own country and from another country, from your own town or another town, from your own neighborhood or different one. Maybe you'd have some relatives around you, some. Maybe you'd have some brothers and sisters. But who is the most qualified person among them to be my true friend as I am the true friend to him or her or them? It's difficult. Difficult. Maybe back home, because you have many people around you and I can choose one or two from among 100 or from among 200. Here you look for one or two from among how many? 20 or 10? The probability of picking 1 out of 10 comparing to 1 out of 20 or 1 out of 50 or 1 out of 100, which one is the highest? I have many. I can choose. But if you have few, maybe if you're lucky enough, maybe you can find one, out of those 10. But it is difficult and it is a challenge. And we're from the four corners of the world. I am from Egypt. Should I choose a friend from Indonesia? No, I don't speak his language. I have nothing about his culture. Do I choose one from South Africa? I'm not sure. Somalia. I'm from here, America. From my own country. It is difficult. But make sure the first thing you have to keep in mind when you choose that one, subhanallah, that one who can help you in your deen. الرجل الذي أو الصاحب الذي أو الصديق الذي يعينك على دينك, help you and support you in your deen to accelerate, to keep moving. He or she would always remind you of the good things of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help you with. That's one thing. Don't look at, he's rich enough, when I need the money I can get from him. La wallahi, forget it. Because maybe you would find the poorest of the poor. And the only money he has in his pocket or in his account is that money you're asking for, take it. What you have for yourself, don't worry. Are you still having in your bank account anything? He will never tell you. Yet, maybe his account is now 0. It is not that rich. Or it is not that, with that position or height. No. With deen, first thing you look for that صاحب. لازلنا في رحاب المصطفى. البر لا يبلى والذنب لا ينسى والديان لا يمون. كل ابن آدم خطاء وخير الخطائين التوابون والتائب من الذنب كمن لا ذنب له. ادعوا الله وأنتم موقنون بالإجابة. الحمد لله وكفى وسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى. الحمد لله وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأصلي وأسلم على رسول الله صلاة وتسليما يليقان بالحبيب المصطفى النبي المجتبى صلوات ربي وسلامه عليه وعلى آله وصحبه وتابعيه وتابعي تابعيه إلى يوم الدين. What you can look for in that friend you choose to be your real close friend to you. Let me remind you of one ayah in the Quran. Subhanallah, wallahi, when I read it, yeah, sometimes, once in a while, some people would come and ask me, I have that friend so many years as my friend. I have those group of people, friends to me for so many years. I have those people around me in that position, in that leadership position, in that organization, so many years. And lately I found out that they don't even deserve to be, wallahi, literally, they don't even deserve to be a human being because of what they did for me. SubhanAllah. What happened? What they have done to me, this and this and this and this and this, and they keep going on and on and on and on. Wallahi, for each and every single one of them who would come and ask for advice, I read this ayah for them. And when I read it for some of them, whom I assume they know this ayah really well, but I found out that they have no clue about this ayah at all. Though maybe they memorize it, or they... Have you heard about this ayah before? Al-Akhillau Ba'duhum Yawma idin li ba'din adu illa al-muttaqin. Let's start with the word Al-Akhillau. Al-Akhillau jam'u Khalil. And Khalil in Arabic language, the highest level ever of friendship. Call him Khalil. Like Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam was Khalilullah, the highest ranking ever, close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Khalilullah. We call him Ibrahimul Khalil. Sometimes even when we have, like back home, someone by the name of Ibrahim, we'll give him the nickname Abu Khalil. Assalamu alaikum Abu Khalil. Khalil. The highest level ever of friendship. Those highest level of friendship ever, Al-Akhillau, the plural of Khalil, بعضهم يومئذ لبعض عدو. When it comes to a specific day, a specific time, a specific situation, they are what? Enemies. The highest, we're not talking about just friends, just asdiqa, just ashab. No, akhilla. بعضهم يومئذ لبعض عدو. Enemies. We know enemies? Yeah, sometimes they are about to kill each other. Enemies. Fight each other. In the dispute with enemies. إلا المتقين. Except among them who? المتقين. Those who are fearing Allah, those who are following the way of Allah, those who are abiding by the teaching of Allah and the teaching of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So you have Khalil, but that Khalil, what qualification would go with him or her? Fearing Allah, abiding by the teaching of Allah, following the way of Allah, following the way of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This is the one you have to choose to be your Khalil. And I would ask him or them, are they muttaqeen? La wallahi, they are not. I say, you made the wrong choice. They are taking me to the court. I say, adu, enemies. They are about to put me in prison for a very tiny thing. Are talking about organization. I'm talking about Muslim organization. I'm not talking about in that business. Wallahi, يعني خلاص, يعني the whole case is in the court now. We're partners. We're good. We're treating each other. We know each other. We know the families and so on. Are they muttaqeen? Did you enter to that business to establish with taqwa, with fearing Allah, with abiding by the teaching of Allah, with following the way of Allah, or just a bit, oh, how much you have? 50,000. How much you have? 50,000. Okay, partners. What business we're going to have? Such and such. Okay, how we're going to, divide the profit and such and such. Oh, fine. Okay, 10%. Okay, 5 to you, 5 to me. Okay. After a while, a big dispute. After a while, it is the attorneys. After a while, it is the court. After a while, it is, I'm losing and you're losing. أخلاء, عدو, not muttaqin. Make your own choice in order to live the happiest life ever. Even if you end up with only one, wallahi. Only one. And that one, if it happened to be your spouse, your wife, that's more than enough. To be your husband, this is more than enough. To be your son, that's more than enough. To be your daughter, that's more than enough. To be a true friend, not really related to you whatsoever, this would be more than enough. One. يعني Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, just in one situation, I will come to different situation with Rasulullah and with the Sahaba radwanullah alayhim ajma'in, how they choose their friends. Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, in his hijrah from Mecca to Al-Madinah, you remember the story in the seerah. How many Sahabi around him? Less than 100. But among those less than 100 Sahabi, true friends, 100% true friends. Abu Bakr, we have Umar, we have Uthman, we have Ali, you have. How many ones he chooses from among of them to accompany him to be sahibuhu in al-hijrah? How many ones? I'm asking you. Who's that one? Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiallahu anhu arda. One. Could be Umar, no, Abu Bakr. Could be Uthman, no, Abu Bakr. Could be Ali, no, Abu Bakr. You know why? The first who آمن برسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم among adults. Can I tell you what he did? In the hijrah itself, Ya Abu Bakr, we're leaving. Fine, Ya Rasulullah. Do you have your camel, Ya Rasulullah? Abu Bakr, I don't have money for a camel to buy. I'll buy you a camel.